Soul Reaver is part of Kain's plan, whatever, which is to like restore Nosgoth somehow.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You just don't know how that fits into Kain's plan.
Yeah.
Let me do this.
Ah.
Soul Reaver. Yeah. You know, is Kain might really be a good guy. Which
Good guy
leads
Kain.
me to believe that if Kain is the good guy, is the Elder God dude the bad guy?
Yeah.
You know, what's he's really... Unless he's just still just all for the Pillarman, but Kain is just, his goals are beyond that. What the hell is this? Does that open the door? Is this backwards actually? No.
Probably have to walk around that rock.
What is this? I see something.
Can you jump up there? Aha.
A stick.
It's got 2 holes on it.
Tool stick. What's this?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe you run around those rocks in some way. Were there any other paths before
I
this?
also want to see if I'm going backwards there or if it was out forward. I don't remember. No, this looks backward. I feel like I ran through this. Yeah, this goes back. Sundial. Sundial. Got this stick. This is my stick. There are many like it. This one is mine. This guy's back, bro. Ah! Actually, I'm just gonna leave you there so I can do a little exploring. Let's try Spirit World.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Aha! Have opened up. Give it a suck.
Is that something you can walk around?
Yeah, yeah. Circles on the floor.
Yeah. Aha! This is important somehow. Well, you didn't actually go down that one path yet, right?
Yeah. Oh, God, it's another big puzzle. So this made it go from those two to the other opposite two. Okay, wait. Before I go back there, let's... Yeah, there. Let's check this one first.
Yeah.
Where you? A block. Okay. Oh, I wonder if that just leads to the thing when you the other path.
Ah, this is behind that gate.
Yeah, I think so. Could not be.
Can you pull that block out of the wall?
Yeah.
So what happens if you put it in that spot?
Oh. Okay, so
Ah,
that closes to where we are.
yeah, and you gotta do spirit mode to go through the gate
Yeah, yeah.
and do the rest of it.
The two ones were blue and red, so this one will close the other.
So how would we close it? Oh, yeah, you're gonna be on the outside of the closed one now. See what that's like.
Yeah. See this? I think you've got to get the Z and the one I put in, and maybe
Yeah.
this opens because those are the two symbols there.
Yeah.
This one is two symbols. So the okay, so then I should be able to. No, because if you go through the gate, okay, what we have to do is figure out. Because we have to go in spirit mode. We have to figure out where the
Other block.
physical portals would be.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's a Z. You have to fill that.
Okay, so there's a physical portal here.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Oh yes, there's
Ah.
no blocks here. That's correct. So you gotta get both blocks to the middle. Okay. You have to get both blocks to the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one here. Is there one by this cage? Yes, okay.
Can you move blocks in the spirit world?
No.
Oh.
Okay, so what I think has to happen...
Wait, can't you just push them off right here?
Yeah. Right, but let's see here. How... This is one, so I could lift these up one at a time past the ledges. Now the thing is... this... This is... Okay, that's blue. So we have to keep red. Oh, what you could do is just one at a time, actually. So... Put this one in the middle. And then we move that, and then bring that back. And then we have to go back to the middle, do the spin, and come out through the other side. I think. You over real quick. Okay, so you stay here. This will close this and open the other one.
So you only have 2 blocks here?
Yeah. Now we go through the cage, do the spin, get into that middle area, and bring the block to that other side.
Yeah.
This works. No, it doesn't. Oh, don't hit me.
They did say it's supposed to work in the spirit world too.
Maybe on enemies, but not on the blocks.
Oh yeah. But keep that in mind. If it's some nonsense like spirit obstacle thing. Oh, I see. Yeah, you could just push this over.
Yeah.
Solved puzzle. Yeah, you could just go around.
Yeah. I imagine this is the tutorial puzzle. Ah. Yes. Oh, does that
Okay.
open all of them? Nice. Saves me an extra step. It's just a lantern. These big dudes, dude. Got another circular thing. Let me actually explain this first. This goes upward. Okay. Is that wall climbable? Locks. No physical portals there though. So you have to get here. Oh wait, there's a thing here. Stop chasing me, you bastard. So let's see what this does. Oh wait, no. I'm gonna shoot it. Let me see. If I'm not supposed to put that in there, that could be a situation. Another world or spirit. 2, 3, 4 spinnies. Okay, 4 spinny things there. Let's go here and open this. What the hell's the point of this? This is just for magic. Okay. Oh, there's spikes. Dodge. What? Ah, you bastards. Fire straight up kill you. How sick it does. Okay. So, got... these rock pieces. They move at corners. Okay, so let's just get the rock facing towards the square. Here? Is this just for fire mode? It seems like it. That's not anything. Okay. Keep going. choosing to get in my way too. Oh, hell yeah. So this wasn't even part of the puzzle, this was just a tutorial for that. Okay. Does it actually help? Damn, I cheesed you. Another path that I just missed completely. I hate you. Let me try getting a spin on this. Is that close enough? No. What does it? Obvious, what the hell? Ow. cutscene of something opening. Oh, is it the original door? Oh, wait, hold on. I have to go all the way back. This door, right? Yeah. This door leads now. Aha!
The Oracle's Cave, where Kain's
first fateful meeting with Mobius occurred. Mobius played the role of a doddering soothsayer, stirring his pot of visions while dispensing enigmatic predictions to gullible visitors. Underneath the facade was Mobius the Time Streamer, sorcerer of the Circle of Nine, a ruthless manipulator with the power to bend time. Since his murder at Kain's hand centuries ago, these caves have stood vacant, though, like Mobius himself, they are rumored to be only a facade for a much larger, more elaborate complex. I sensed that Kain was here, and at that moment, I would have plumbed the depths of hell to find him.
Is Kain's plan to use time travel then? Right, because we know Kain is a good guy. We know he didn't kill himself so he can keep vampires alive. So he can keep things balanced. And he's not power hungry. He's doing something here. How is he planning on restoring the world? Time travel. This doesn't look like the answer. I think I have to spin. I'm just gonna spin that. Yep, spin it. That's Mobius, alright.
This, I deduced, must be the man himself, the Time Streamer, Mobius. He seemed not at all the impressive figure I had imagined from Kain's boasted exploits. And yet, even this cold image radiated a certain undeniable power.
I wonder if Kain still has one of those mechanisms for the time portal thing, time stream. Goes back in the past, but I don't know. Got this to do. Another puzzle. We could just play around with the letters. Let's go right. Distance. Down. This is probably the shorthand. light. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. This one says 3, looks like. That's simple, but that looks like just one of the symbols of fast travel. We'll see. These beams of light shining on. I gotta get it to shine on that, maybe? Nothing over here. Downward, huh? Yeah. Okay. I'm surprised that worked. Honestly, that was like a half thought out plan. Oh, we gotta get this to be purple. Can I spin this? There. Hey, purple. Now what? Downward, bro. God. Yeah, little cubby. Big clock. Dude. You. Oh, yeah. weapons here, dude. Oh, okay, got it. Blue has to be that one. Two more. That one, no. Oh, it would have been better to go the other way. So. That's the one. Now, which one is red? Like we're in the clock. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. That is so cringe. How do we do that? This, I think. Come on. Rotated. Ah, this is so hard to see with the camera. Actually perfect the way it is. Please work. Yes! Stay looking down, goddammit. Going lower and lower. Wait, no, it was. Okay. Spin this. What are you trying to spin it to look like? So when you spin this, it's only this middle part that spins, right? Yep. Okay, so let's see. Okay, UT triangle pi grail Z. UT triangle pi grail Z. Z, go with the grail. Okay, sick. UT triangle pi. UT, so this should go this way. Yeah. Oh, I already had the other one too. Perfect. Damn, he's good. Lower we go. I kind of like this better, where it's just a bunch of smaller puzzles rather than one big puzzle. I can feel overwhelming at times. Whoa. Spaceman. I'm on like 1 HP, so I really hope the Kain boss dies now. That's the Abyss Room. That's me in the Abyss
My
Room.
arrival in this miserable age. What trickery is this?
It is no illusion, Raziel, but a glimpse into the currents of time itself.
Ah, so that's the past. We're looking into the time stream. Real quick, what's over here? Oh, you don't go through it, you just keep going. So it's this past, present, future situation? No, still past. Okay, this is when I fought Kain. Now look at this. It's like he could have killed you right there, but you chose not to.
Apparitions torment me. Has this all been foretold?
And this dialogue was especially interesting because Kain was sounding like a victim. How he was mentioning the choice he had to make in Blood Omen, you know. It was like, it really weighed heavy on him. There's just so much leading to the idea that he's not the bad guy, right? When you compare him with Vorador, how he's clearly the fact that he even made other vampires. He doesn't care about power. He cares about restoring vampires. That's why he didn't kill himself at the end of the game, because he would extinct vampires completely. You know what I mean? And he can't do that. At the end of the day, he is the guardian of balance, and he's trying to balance the world by some means other than just killing himself. Because yeah, you balance the world in the sense that Nosgoth gets restored, but it's not balanced in the sense that vampires, an entire species, is extinct. You know. The fact that he practically gives us the Soul Reaver too, you know. It's me in the tomb.
Impossible. This must be one of Kain's deceptions.
So, yeah, if we play devil's advocate here, we assume Kain isn't the bad guy. He's trying to restore the world. But how? The only clue they give us is that it has to do with the Soul Reaver. He gives it to Raziel, practically. But specifically gives the spectral version. To Raziel. The only thing I can think of, because now he's mentioning Mobius, and that we're in this time world. I mentioned this before, but the only really unique thing that we've seen with the Soul Reaver is the fact that Kain with the Soul Reaver killed the Nemesis King in the past with the Soul Reaver. So there were like 2 Soul Reavers in that one instance of time, because Kain went back in time. And now Kain is bringing us to the Mobius's time chamber. I wonder if he's planning on using the Soul Reaver. What does the Soul Reaver have to do with time travel? Like, right, like whether or not he used the Soul Reaver, did that change anything? That's what's confusing. I don't understand. I could see Kain betting it all on time travel to fix Nosgoth, while keeping vampires alive, but I just don't see how the Soul Reaver fits into the time travel. Maybe there's a special property with the Soul Reaver in time travel, or because of that incident with the Soul Reaver, it has a special new property attached to it. Wait, what? This has not happened.
My mind reels with conflict. Does Kain await me moments from now? Or in some century yet to come?
Yeah, Raziel has a Soul Reaver there. That has not happened. We haven't fought Kain with the Soul Reaver. That might be like right now what's about to happen. I'm on 1 HP. Ariel. Is he gonna kill her? He's swinging. Oh!
This cannot be.
Oh.
What madness does this scene portend?
And now
Kain must think me
illness.
credulous to suffer these lies.
Maybe this is why you need the Soul Reaver. The spectral version specifically. Kain, I don't think Kain could have killed Ariel if he wanted to. But Raziel has access to the spectral world. So maybe only his spectral soul reaver can kill Ariel. What would that do? It did change the form of the soul reaver there. Maybe... Soul reaver steals souls when it kills people. What happens if it kills an already dead guardian of a pillar? Or a prior guardian of the pillar? Now it's red. That's a different red from the one when you put fire on it.
Is this phantasm a conjuration of my mind, or an echo of future events?
And this is speaking more to destiny and free will here, huh? What's destined to play out? What would play out instead? Because Kain is kind of going against destiny. He's kind of on his own path. He's not exactly following what the pillars want him to do as the guardian of balance. He's doing what he thinks is the only way to balance the world. He's acting on free will instead of the destiny of the pillars. And here they're showing us a potential destiny of Raziel here killing Ariel and having like a different sword and everything. This is the last fast travel of the game. Here it is. Question is, are we gonna have like one more puzzle and then the Kain fight, or is right before the Kain fight? Either way, we're gonna hit a quick save state. Interesting stuff. No. Oh, yep. Where am I?
At last. I must say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers?
Is that a shot at me?
Did it trouble you
Do they track
when you
time?
led me into the abyss?
No. I had faith in you. In your ability to hate. In your self-righteous...
Okay. Because I mentioned this as well. Right, what... Kain doesn't throw Raziel in the pit, again, out of power hungry, you know. No, he doesn't care out of jealousy or power hunger. He doesn't care that Raziel ended up stronger than him. He used that as an indicator to know that Raziel would survive being thrown in the abyss. So that he could learn to survive in the spirit world, potentially. Right? It's almost like Kain is trying to build Raziel's spirit abilities. Because Kain doesn't have that. That's unique to Raziel. And he needs Raziel's spirit soul reaver. He needs him to be able to go into the spirit world. He needs him to be able to maybe kill Ariel in the spirit world. I don't know. Right, but this is clearly Kain is in a way trying to help Raziel. Keep this going.
Indignation. Lies. You cannot have foreseen all of this.
Eternity is relentless, Raziel. When I first stole into this chamber centuries ago, I did not fathom the true power of knowledge. To know the future, Raziel. To see its paths and streams tracing out into the infinite. As a man, I could never have contained such forbidden truths. but each of us is so much more than we once were. Gazing out across the plains of possibility, do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods? And as such, are we not indivisible? As long as a single one of us stands, we are legion. And that is why, when I must sacrifice my children to the void, I can do so with a clear heart.
Very poetic, Kain. But in the end, you offer no more than a convenient rationalization for your crimes.
These chambers offer insight for those patient enough to look.
Yeah, that's
In your
how he
haste to
knows.
find me, perhaps you have not gazed deeply enough. Our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold mine a millennium ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us. We are compelled ineluctably down preordained paths. Free will is an illusion.
I have been to the tomb of Seraphan, Kain. Your dirty secret is exposed. How could you transform a Seraphan priest into a vampire?
How could I not? One must keep his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer. Can you grasp the absurd beauty of the paradox? We're the same. Seraphan and vampire. With our holy wars, our obsession with Northgoth's domination, who better to serve me than those whose passion transcends all notions of good and evil?
I will not applaud your clever blasphemy. The Seraphan were saviors, defending Nosgoth from the corruption that we represent. My eyes are opened, Kain. I find no nobility in the unlife you rudely forced on my unwilling corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it. You think the Seraphan were noble, altruistic? Don't be simple. Their agenda was the same as ours.
You are lost in
Yeah,
a maze of
pretty
moral
much.
relativism, Kain.
That's why they have to be
These
balanced.
apparitions and portents. What game are you playing now?
Destiny is a game, is it not? And now, you await my latest move.
Fight? Yeah. Ow. Crap. Oh my god. Found you. Found you. Gotcha. He's turning the clock of time. What the hell's happening? Oh. He's up there. Ah. No, come on. No way, dude. I can't remember. I have to be done with the story now. Oh. You gotta run up pretty close before you swing. Oh hey, what's up? Hey Victus! Yo, I beat Blood Omen about a month ago. Oh yeah, top floor now. Ay ay ay, this is something. How the hell? I'm just gonna wait for this one. How are you? Ah, no! How the hell? I have to super jump. Yikes. Cameras are really gonna kill me on this one. Okay, so you gotta come over here somewhere. Never mind, where the hell did you go? Oh my god, I can barely see him. Way to know where he's gonna teleport. I'm playing on emulator on PC. PlayStation 1 emulator. Okay, so you can see like the glow where he's at, sort of. Not really. What the hell? Ah, that was a complete guess. I'll take it. Oh, are you replaying the games? This is my first time playing all the games.
You nearly had me, Raziel. But this is not where or how it ends. Fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds completely.
Be warned, Raziel. Once you cross this threshold, you are beyond my influence.
He's going anyway. Is this time travel? Yeah, we love. Yeah, I can see why you love the series. This is my first time playing these games, and I'm liking them a lot too. Mobius.
Raziel, Redeemer and Destroyer, Pawn and Messiah. Welcome, time-span soul. Welcome to your destiny.
What the hell? So we're in the past.
Where time is but a loop, a loose stitch in the universal cloth. A streamer might seize upon a chance, a fatal slip, and plunge the fate of planets into chaos.
Wow. Goddamn Mobius. That guy's a schemer. Is that how it ends? That's really how... Holy crap. That is the biggest cliffhanger ever. Jeez. Okay, so gotta jump into 2. It's interesting because Mobius was expecting Raziel here, and in Blood Omen, he was like when you fight him with Kain, he was so sure that Kain would die and that he would see Kain die. And I wonder if this is what he's talking about. Like, it wasn't in Blood Omen where like Kain's like, nah, you can't kill me, I'm already dead. He's talking about this. He's talking about he knew that they would travel back into the past and he could watch Kain die potentially. This dude is scheming on levels beyond, dude. It's not just about the one timeline. This dude is scheming across timelines. Oh, he's a red bastard. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I got that from my playthrough in Blood Omen, dude. I knew when he had us go back in the past to fight the Nemesis, I knew he was a schemer back then. Oh, but this is so like 10,000 IQ of him to like be like, you know, Kain, you could take this win right now, because I know I'll get you at some other point in time. Willem the Just, that's it. Yeah, he was the Nemesis dude. So yeah, during my playthrough of Blood Omen, I figured out like all of that like in the moment as it was happening. I'm like, he wants us to kill the Nemesis, so that he could win the war, but he was also working with the Nemesis, so he could take control as well, and then have an army to kill Vorador and everything. Like, I called his schemes like as I was playing that crap, and that was a cool moment. Yeah, exactly. Got what he wanted. He got Vorador killed. Yeah, but that just shows like that's who he's capable of strategizing on that level. You know, not just like simple war strategies, you know, things like, you know, he is strategizing on a level of past, present, future timeline. Okay, so now Mobius is back in this, but this does confirm one of my theories that Kain isn't really the villain, even though the game is trying to make you believe that he's not the villain. And how he plans on restoring Nosgoth has something to do with time travel. No, I didn't play 2. This is literally my first time playing them. I'm playing them in order. And I just finished 1 now, so Reaver 1. All this is on my like YouTube channel if you're curious. But yeah, I'm completely blind in this. I love speculating and theorizing ahead of time where the story is going, especially because these games have a very technical, in-depth story structure to them. Yeah, so, you know, I'm just rambling right now, just trying to piece together. Currently what I think is, I don't think Kain is the villain, you know. They had me in the first half of the game. They definitely did, because in the end of my Blood Omen playthrough, I even called that the bad ending would probably be the canonical ending, because it just seemed, the way Blood Omen played through, it seemed like it was developing Kain's character to be this power-hungry, obsessed dude with, you know, super arrogant dude. You know, with all his interactions with Vorador, how Vorador's trying to explain to him that vampires are above people, they're like we're gods to these people and stuff, and how he eventually starts just seeing himself that way too, where he uses the army to fight the Nemesis, and he doesn't even give a damn that all these soldiers are dying for his war. You could see him start to take that route that Vorador is going through. Yeah, and so when Soul Reaver 1 started, and the bad ending was canon, I was like, yeah, I called it, I knew it. But you see, that's kind of the misdirection the game is forcing you down, because they want you to lead into that train of thought where Kain is this power-hungry dude. He's doing it, all of this, just because he's power-hungry, but that's not true. Learn more about everyone's past. That would be good information to have. Yeah, because we're missing this stuff. You see, because because Kain, the game is leading you to believe Kain is the bad guy, that he's doing it for power hunger. But when you consider the fact that he's the guardian of balance, and that if he were to sacrifice himself at the end of Blood Omen, he would essentially make all vampires extinct. And that's not balance. The Seraphan and the vampires have to be balanced. He even was alluding to that with his dialogue with Raziel there, when Raziel's like, how could you make Seraphan vampires, and they're holy, they're noble people, and Kain is like explaining that not necessarily. That kind of also supports that theory that I have, that one of the reasons he's doing all this was because the true balance could not mean vampires being extinct. They're part of the world like everyone else. And the other thing is that he practically hands the Soul Reaver to Raziel. Exactly. Raziel is ignorant right now. Yeah, exactly. That's the best way to put it. He doesn't know everything yet. He's purely acting out of revenge right now, pretty much. He wanted revenge on his brother. And it's kind of like a parallel to Blood Omen, where Kain's adventure started pretty much out of just revenge. Raziel is kind of following that path, where initially it's kind of all about revenge. And I feel like Soul Reaver 2 is going to be like the second half of Blood Omen for Kain, where their motivations start to shift. Yeah, exactly. Right. Because in everyone's mind, right? In my mind, too, like when you start playing the game, you're like, Kain has to die. He's the last pillar, the last corrupt pillar. Right. It's the only way. So it's not like, and that's why I think that's a key point in why Raziel is such a good character, because usually, like in TV shows and stories, when you have a character that's ignorant and clearly doing the dumb, stupid thing, you tend to hate that character. You tend to think they're annoying. But because Raziel, even though he's doing the wrong things, his actions are still justified to an extent, because he doesn't know. And everything that the world is leading you to, with the pillars, with the Elder God, everything is leading to the fact that Kain should die. So, and just also out of revenge, because he got dumped in the abyss for like thousands of years. So you can't hate Raziel, for clearly not seeing the bigger picture, because it's not like he could really. Everything is stacked against him in that way. Yeah. So he's just, I feel like at this point he's kind of just going with the flow. I feel like right about now though, they're yeah, exactly, from our point of view. And that's what the game wants you. That's how the story is structured. It's to make you think that. But I feel like that's not true. Right. Kain is up to something, and he's not entirely a bad guy. He's also scheming in his own ways. but when you look at it, try to look at it from Kain's perspective, you could see that he's trying to do the right thing. But it's just a very uphill battle for him. Because he eventually got vampires. He eventually built an army of vampires, right? And again, unlike Vorador, who never made vampires because he was truly power hungry, Kain did. He eventually balanced out humans, vampires, Seraphan, but at that point the Nosgoth had been corrupted. It took too long, essentially, and the world is corrupt. So he had to figure. Now he's got to figure out a way to restore the world and also keep that balance between these three species of the world. And it seems like his goal here is time travel. That's how he plans on achieving it. Which I could see. The big thing for me right now, though, the big missing piece of this puzzle is I don't know where the Soul Reaver plays into this, because he gives it to Raziel. He practically gives it to Raziel. And more specifically, he gives the spectral version of the Soul Reaver to Raziel. So and you know, he was happy about it. That's clearly what he wanted. So he's banking. I hope so. He's banking on Raziel to use the Soul Reaver to do something here, and that's gonna help him fix the world. Right? That's clearly what it's leading to, but how? I don't know. The only thing, I mentioned this before, but the only thing that I really could see that's unique with the Soul Reaver and time travel is that in Blood Omen, there's kind of like a time displacement with the Soul Reaver, right? Where Kain goes back in the past with the Soul Reaver to kill Willem the Just, who's wielding the Soul Reaver as well, right? That's the only unique thing I could see with the Soul Reaver, but I don't understand what's significant about that, right? What's the difference with if he killed Willem with just any other weapon? I don't know. The Soul Reaver Paradox, is that what they call it? The Soul Reaver Paradox? Yeah, I just refer to it as the time. I don't look up anything for this game. But yeah, I just always refer to it in my own head as like the Soul Reaver time loop situation. But yeah, that's the only unique thing I can think of with the Soul Reaver and the time. Maybe him doing that in the past might have added some kind of property to the Soul Reaver unknown to us right now. Yeah. Yeah. No, dude, let me tell you, I'm going to. I expect to do the exact same thing. I'm staying spoiler free. I'm playing through all the games. And then I'm going to be in the exact same boat as you. I am going to watch so many videos on these games. Because there's so much to think about, so much to uncover. It's really cool. It is really cool. Yeah, man. Lots of questions. Lots of curiosity, lots of intrigue on what's to come. Yes. Yeah, I'm playing them in release order. So yeah, Soul Reaver 2, Blood Omen 2, and then Defiance, yes. I already have Soul Reaver 2 downloaded, because I figured I'd finish the game today. Finished it in about an hour. Pretty good. Well, hour today, that is. Let me tell you, dude. I know what you mean. I literally, I'm the only one like in my friend group that has played this game and like has interest in this game. I've got no one to talk to about this. And there's so much to talk about. Oh man! And then there's this whole thing with free will and destiny. You know, Kain is still saying that. I thought at this point he was acting on free will, but he's saying this is still destiny, which is a whole nother thing I've got to think about, because how far does destiny go, right? I mean, and even to what Mobius is scheming, right? Apparently this is still on that path of destiny, because Mobius was able to predict all of this. Yeah, yeah. I think Blood Omen 1 is the hard one to get through. Because it's very old, it's very, I didn't think it was bad. Truthfully, I liked the gameplay. But, you know, a lot of people don't like games like that. They want something a bit more flashy, a bit more action-packed. And also the load times in the game is pretty bad. But if you can get through... Yeah, it's slower. If you can get through Blood Omen, the rest you should be fine with. I like this game a lot. I actually have to do a little bit of a review here, since this is the last episode for this one. I like this one a lot. Like, I was saying this before in the last episode, but... Yeah, dude, the ending. Oh my god, the ending of Blood Omen. Like, I was initially, like, giving Blood Omen like a 6 or a 7, and then that whole last section, dude, with the Nemesis, with the time travel, with the final boss, and the big reveal that Kain is the guardian of balance, and everything just came together so well. Like, out of nowhere, my score for that game just shot up. I was like, wow. Yeah, that was amazing. I think this game, I think Soul Reaver 1 is like a 10 out of 10 for me. Truthfully, I was saying this in my last episode, but I can't find anything that I thought was wrong with this game. Literally, the only complaint I have with Soul Reaver 1 is the camera. And I can't even... It was a PS1. They didn't have analogs on the controller. You know, so like, even to that extent, I gotta cut them some slack, you know? Like, I really don't see anything wrong with this game. I love the story. I love the pacing. I love that the game was mainly just a puzzle game. Because I really enjoyed these puzzles, even though some of them took me a very long time to complete. Yeah, no, I can't find anything wrong with this game. I really can't. This might be a 10 out of 10 for me. Like a legit 10 out of 10. My only complaint is the camera. Yeah, exactly, because it's literally PS1 controllers don't have analog sticks, so they had to find a way to implement camera controls without an analog, so you can't blame them for that. In fact, considering that they didn't have analog sticks, this was not bad in terms of what they had to work with. Yeah, no, I really think this game's like a 10 out of 10. I really want to see where the story goes. I gotta check if my other one has been uploaded, actually. I literally started uploading the last episode to YouTube as I started streaming here. I gotta upload this one, and then, yeah, we gotta play Soul Reaver 2. It's not uploaded yet. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. You could get a controller with analogs on PlayStation 1.
God damn it, man, beat the game.
Yeah, you missed it, dude. You missed
Yeah, I fell into another illness coma while watching you play. It was actually relaxing, like the sounds. And then I had to go upstairs and eat, and now I came back and man won.
Dude. Oh my god. So good. This guy in my chat talking to about it. He was explaining. Apparently, the whole Soul Reaver going in the past to kill Willem the Just with the Soul Reaver. There's an actual name for it. It's called the Soul Reaver paradox. And there's a bunch of videos just talking about this one aspect of the game.
That's it.
But yeah. So the whole thing now is that we're time traveling. This is
Yeah.
Kain's plan for restoring the world. It seems.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it has to do with time travel, and I feel like this whole Soul Reaver paradox thing is coming into play because that's the only unique property with the Soul Reaver is that we've used it in the past to kill someone that was also using it because of time travel. Yeah. But from what the guy in my chat is saying is Soul Reaver 2 answers pretty much all the questions, or at least most of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Soul Reaver 2. Did you see how this game ended, by the way?
No, I didn't.
This is the
see it.
biggest cliffhanger of an end I've ever seen in a video game. This is worse than God of War 2's ending.
Oh no, nothing can top God of War. That was horrendous.
This is the worst cliffhanger imaginable.
Jeez.
Oh, man. Yeah, I have got to get Soul Reaver 2 started. Man. Yeah, exactly. It ends as soon as this dude chases Kain through the time portal back into the past, and Mobius freaking knew all of this was taking place. He was waiting for Raziel, dude. Oh my god.
God damn.
This dude Mobius in Blood Omen, before Kain kills him, is like, I'm gonna watch you die, Kain. Right? And then Kain is like, no, you can't kill me, I'm already dead. And then he kills Mobius. Right? But now you're discovering that, no, he was still right, just not in that moment. When Kain comes back in the past. Man is like predicting crap. Like through timelines. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah. Just a couple big discoveries. I hope they explain the Soul Reaver aspect of this. That's my big thing.
Enchilada.
Is there more? Is there an after credit cutscene, bro? Is this gonna be like a Marvel movie? Betsy Emily. Yeah, man. I'm giving this game a 10 out of 10. I literally can't think of one thing actually wrong with the game.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good too.
Thanks to Mom and Dad. Yeah. Oh my god. What the hell are these credits? Mr. Coffee. Oh, I could just skip it. Cutscene. No cutscene. That's it, dude. 1999. Wow. Zim Retro. Retro game enthusiast. Collector of all retro games. Damn. All of them? Oh yeah, because you said you're playing this game on PS1, huh? You're playing it as intended.
Damn.
Yeah. I imagine this dude's got a huge console and game collection then, if that's the case.
Yeah.
Man. Next game is PS2, but I have it on Steam. Alright, yeah. Alright, Zims. I'll be ending my stream. I'll upload it to YouTube. If you want, you can watch it there too. And then I'll probably... I don't know if I'll start Soul Reaver 2 tomorrow, or if I'll wait till the weekend for that. I have to see. Anyway, I am ending my stream. Whoop, 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 whoop.